in the hospital for like weeks, just like for no reason, just like chilling there. That does not sound fun.
Yeah, exactly. What the hell?
Why stay at the hospital when you can be building kitchen and stuff?
Yeah, sure. By the way, we're live also.
Oh, we're also
Or
we're already live.
yeah, I just casually turning it on.
It's a thing now. Us talking about random unrelated things as we go live.
Yeah, why not? Because I wanted to share copy link Instagram, because there's now then now you can finally share a link on your Instagram story.
Okay.
And you don't have to, because previously it was so stupid. You have to have 10,000 followers on Instagram to share a link on your stories, but now you apparently don't anymore. So now you can, doesn't matter. However many followers you got, you can share a link now. And my camera still keeps freezing. Yes.
It still keeps freezing. Oh, I need to turn on the stream. Wait, let me also turn on the stream.
Yes. So, just mention it. How about?
So.
Yeah. So.
Sorry.
So you wanted to.
How do we start? Do we just go right into it? Into the venting?
I don't know. Is it? I would keep the venting maybe afterwards. So spoiler alert: my lovely co-host wants to rant a little bit.
Oh, interesting. Your Twitch channel now has VODs.
VOD? Oh yeah. I turned it on. I think at some point.
That's a good idea.
I found the toggle somewhere, and I was like, okay, sure, why not? I guess.
Alright, and the Twitch stream is now live. I can see it.
Yeah, I forgot to.
You forgot to.
Yeah, okay. I forgot to do the Twitch and Facebook thing also.
Alright. Well, I am.
Okay, so spoiler alert. There's gonna be a rant. I don't know about what even, but my co-host informs me that he is pissed. And
yeah, not even like in a comedically exaggerated way. I'm just pissed. It's some IRL, some real world irritations.
Yes.
But yeah, we can do that, I guess, at the end.
Sure. Why not? Okay. Yeah. But yeah, also very good, nice background. Like I didn't know.
Yeah.
Where do you even?
I didn't know either. It's a new update for Discord.
Yeah, where?
It makes a background for you.
Parents, I guess.
Huh?
Where is it? I wanna try. Yeah, I'm the.
It's just like when you have in the app and you have your camera and then microphone at the bottom.
Yeah.
And then share your screen. There is an arrow near the camera thing, which you can choose which camera you're using, and then it has change video background.
Wait, what? Under voice and video? Yeah, I have updated it.
No, not the voice and video. In the actual like UI when you are in the call.
Oh,
it has like end the call or disconnect, microphone settings, share your screen, and turn off the camera and like camera settings.
I'm an idiot. Share your screen.
Yeah, share your screen, and then on the left you should have camera settings.
Oh yeah, camera setting. Yeah, but do you see it? Yeah, it's on the stream also. I just have only this, I guess. Oh, sorry, I did the thing.
Oh no, I drifted.
Yeah, you drifted. Sorry, my bad.
Oh, I think you maybe need to.
I think I just did the update actually, but I don't know. Okay, I guess.
Oh, whatever. Well, I'm the chosen one.
Yeah, you.
Discord decided that your background is already fine, so
yeah.
Only I will have it.
Okay, fair enough.
But yeah, it's working fine, I guess. I mean, I can see a white outline around everything, and the headphone section is not very large.
Yeah. It's not.
But if I was like without headphones.
Yeah. What?
I guess it would
What
be
is
quite
that?
okay.
Can you move your head a little bit? What's the white neon? Oh, it's a. What is that? Is that like a?
He said like the Discord logo. No, not really. I don't
Oh
know.
no. I don't know. Okay. Yeah. Doesn't matter. I just want.
Interesting.
Yeah. Exactly. This neon panda looking thing.
You can
with
also
the-
upload custom backgrounds, so we could also maybe try to maybe think how we can incorporate TekTok into a background format.
Oh yeah. Yes, please. Yeah. I'm working on that.
We can think about that once you also have access to this super feature.
Yes. Yes. But yeah, by the way, yeah. Labor in who knows? In a couple of days, who knows? I have no idea. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, but I didn't hear.
Yeah, we're getting probably a baby in the next few days, or
Oh yeah.
who knows? Gonna be a dad. Yes.
Exciting.
We'll see.
Exciting.
Or maybe weeks. Who knows? But
Weeks.
I don't know.
No, yeah.
We'll see.
You never know.
You never
With
know.
that stuff.
Yeah, and my camera keeps still freezing. Okay.
Are you excited though?
Are
Are you looking forward to it, or are you scared, or nervous, or everything at the same
no,
time?
honestly, I haven't given that much thought about it because it's. I guess when it's here, and then I'm gonna react or something. I don't know, but.
Mhm.
The rational side of me thinks this is honestly one of the best times to have a baby, actually, because everything is anyway closed. You have to avoid people anyway. You pretty much want to stay at home during these times at least anyway. So it's like it all kind of works out right now. I feel like that's
Yeah, totally.
I don't know.
So maybe by the time that the kid is no longer just like sleeping and pooping, maybe things will be a little bit less.
Yeah,
horrible with
exactly.
Corona? Sorry.
That's when you finally come out of your cave anyway. Then to but I don't know. Yeah, it's honestly I feel exceptionally like the timing couldn't be more perfect. Honestly, I feel like basically because
All is going according to plan.
yeah, as if something's somewhere planted. I don't know. Yeah. And
No, excellent
yeah, I don't know. Very, very perfect timing. I feel like I'm gonna be in the cave anyway. Might as well stream at from home also. So TekTok is still going. Yes. Anyway, let's talk about some technology, and let's do some ranting afterwards.
Sounds good.
Yeah. Can I get a hint about what the ranting is about? Or
Yeah, sure. It's about our building.
oh, okay. I see. All right. Let's talk about it later on. But yeah, let's super awesome transition. 3, 2, 1. Yes. Okay. Yes.
Extra natural.
Yeah. Okay. So superchargers. Okay. Yeah. This has been electric car stories. Very exciting. But this has been one of the biggest stories actually in electric vehicles this week. The first Tesla superchargers are open for other automakers to charge them in. And this is a huge deal. This has been the promise of Elon Musk since 6 years, 7 years, something like that. So, and everyone was like, "Yeah, we're gonna see it. If it happens, we'll believe you." But it's finally actually happening. So and it's related to Europe in the sense of it's happening in the Netherlands. So 10 superchargers in the Netherlands, and
Okay.
not even in the United States, which is like super white,
Oh.
like
Oh wait. Oh.
yeah.
Okay. It's the first place where.
Yeah. It's the very first place where it's happening, and it's the Netherlands, which is like
Okay. I was chuckling over the fact that there was 10 whole superchargers
Okay.
over the entire country.
Oh yeah. Well, Netherlands is like tiny, right? So it's like
Well, I mean, yeah, I suppose, but it would be the equivalent of like there being one Italian for the entire Estonia.
oh yeah, I wish.
know.
Yeah, Estonia. By the way, just for context, this whole country doesn't have even one supercharger yet. Anyway, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like maybe years. I don't know, maybe a year, maybe two or something.
Yeah.
When we get like the first actual. Meanwhile, the whole other Europe is like covered in them, and the whole Baltic states, 3 countries, doesn't even have one. So, but yeah, that's supposed to be changing. I think Latvia or Lithuania or something. I think they're starting to build one finally after like forever basically. But yeah, this country right here, Estonia, still doesn't have one and will not have one. And yes, there
Okay,
are
so what is it exactly?
supercharger.
Fill me in.
It's the stall here in the picture. Those are the stalls.
Okay.
Like a very high powered charger.
Okay.
Yeah, like these can go up to 350 is the absolute high kilowatts. 350 kilowatts per something. Just kilowatts, yeah, I think. Anyway,
Okay.
and but these are only in the US, the super fast ones. But yeah, these are in the Netherlands. There are some there are 25,000 superchargers worldwide. So
Okay.
it's they're common in first countries, like first world countries. So, but
Estonia is a first world country,
yeah, but
technically.
I
But
mean,
yeah, it's a tiny first world country, so.
yes, absolutely. So, in case you're wondering, these are the cities.
Yeah.
I think these are the cities.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it's gonna be exactly one per city. Not
Yeah,
even Amsterdam. What?
yeah. This is all. Yeah, Tilburg is.
Not even Rotterdam. What is this? No, Hague. So are these like some weird tiny towns that have like 5 Teslas over the entire time?
Or
town?
maybe they are not cities. Then maybe they are like some region of the city. Well, yeah. Sorry for not being completely familiar with Tilburg. Is the port, right? Not familiar with the Netherlands. Yeah. It's not the port. Okay, I'm completely off. Yeah. Tilburg is here. I don't know.
So it is a town.
I think those are only towns, yeah.
Fascinating.
Yeah, this is a town. I don't know. Svol.
Both a
I
town.
like that. It's like Svol.
Probably pronounced completely differently
Yeah.
in Dutch.
Yeah.
But
Svol.
you heard it here first. From now on, it's Seoul.
Yeah. No, these are towns. Yeah.
Okay, interesting, fascinating.
I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So, but yeah, the big news is yes, it's more expensive, higher fees, and the memberships. Well, you can have either a membership, like a subscription based, basically, or like a pay per use, higher fee use. But you can use them, and that's a huge thing, actually.
Okay, wait. So it's gonna be higher fees for non-Tesla cars.
Yes. Yes.
But for a Tesla car, it will be cheaper.
Yes.
Okay.
because
Yeah, that makes sense. It's like
yeah, it's their
I don't
own
know.
ecosystem, right? So,
Yeah. You have it everywhere in like banks and other like whatever, everything. Yeah. They want you to get Teslas.
this is
All right. Well, that's interesting.
yeah,
So
yeah.
it's basically like fast charging for your car.
Oh yeah, this is and like a really nice one also. Like this is the pretty much the gold standard for like charging.
Okay. Cool.
Like yeah, I don't know, like the Apple charger, I guess, or something. Like you know what you will get pretty much, and it has been like very like really good reliability is like really good and for example, okay, I'm gonna give you like a for example, any other car company basically is like they can the car can find the chargers, but not all of them show you if they're open. So if you just like, okay, I want to find a charger, oh, here's the closest one, and you drive to it and it's occupied. Like not all cars are not showing like if it's in use or not. But Teslas, they always show like, okay, yeah, this is in use. Don't go here, unless you want to be like, because yeah, in an electric car, it's very like you're very dependent on the. If you arrive at the charger and it's in use, then you're like, okay, I don't have any battery left to drive to another one, and I'm effed. I have to wait maybe like 3 hours or. Okay, not that long, but I don't know, like an hour and a half maybe to open up any charger, and then it's like a bad time. But anyway, let's move on. Like yeah, so huge deal in the electric car world, and yeah, first superchargers to open up in the public, and then in Europe. Very weird that they didn't do it in the US, but yeah. To be clear, why Netherlands? Netherlands has been pretty much Netherlands has, I think, the only factory in the Tesla network in Europe so far, because Netherlands has been the biggest pickup spot where when you like order a car from Tesla, then you will pick it up in Netherlands, or you can ship it from the Netherlands to you. So it's like this is the port where they, I don't know, usually use them. Anyway, so yeah, let's move on. Electric bicycles. This has been also a huge news in this. Well, this is more for the Estonians out there. Ampler Bikes, which is the biggest electric bicycle manufacturer in this country, and it got like a huge investment, 7.4 million euros from none other than the Estonian. Wait, oh, this has changed. Anyway, this picture is here from these guys, and if you're Estonian, you know those guys. This is David Hindrikus and Sten Damki. Yeah, David Hindrikus is the wise guy. So ex-transfer wise. So yeah, and they believe in the electric bicycle company, and they invested pretty much, and that's. So the news is basically, yeah, this like I was actually really surprised to see this news even on electric, which is one of the biggest like electricity, EV or any kind of electric vehicle like news site. And this was on here, and I was like, what? Our little Estonian company is on this? That's so cool. Anyway, yeah, in case you're wondering, Ampler bikes are like kind of the Van Moofs. Van Moof is the biggest in the world right now in terms of electric bikes.
Okay.
And Van Moof is from the Netherlands, I believe. I'm pretty sure. Is it somewhere here? Blah blah blah. Yeah, I think Van Move. Yeah, but yeah, they are the biggest as of right now in the world. But yeah, Ampler is coming for them. In terms of similarities, Van Move and Ampler bikes both have like no external like battery pack on the bicycle as shown here on this red bike. Also, they completely put the batteries inside the frame, so you can't even tell this is basically an electric bike.
Yeah.
So
It looks nice.
yeah, it looks like a bicycle. If you're and Van Move is very similar in that, like, yes, you can put like a smaller battery inside of it, and you have to make a custom battery basically. But yeah, so yeah, the black one though, really good. So yeah, big Estonia news for the electric bicycle thingies, and Ampler bike is like. By the way, can I say that one of the founders of Ampler bikes looks like Morris a little bit? On the left side. On the left side, the Ampler bike founder.
Yeah.
Looks scarily a little bit like Morris, but okay. Anyway.
Wait, let me see. The guy on the left, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes. So let's move on. Yes, not very exciting to you maybe, but yes, there's a new VW out there. This is also from Germany. The ID.5. It's basically like a coupe version of the ID.4.
It's like a what version?
Like a coupe, like a sporty version.
Ah, okay.
Like a.
I thought you said cool. I was like, okay.
Yeah, coupe. I don't know. Yeah, like a. Yeah, I like a sporty ID.4. I don't know. It's out there, and this just. I feel like this is the ID line is one of the most competitive finally to Teslas, and that's why they're exciting. And yeah, I don't know. Looks good, really good. I feel like, and yeah, the price has to be coming down way too much. But yeah, in case you're interested, it's a good looking car, and electric vehicles.
The price has to be coming down.
Yeah, well, for me.
Oh.
For me, like I will get this used in, I don't know, 5 years maybe. To be,
I was just about to say you just got a new car, so.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's honestly. Oh, I'm so converted right now. I'm completely 100% certain I will not buy a gas car ever anymore.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. And the other day, I was also thinking, like, I was talking to Melissa, my girlfriend, and yeah, our kid will never experience like a gas or diesel or gas car anymore, ever. Like, well, they can, but not in our family, basically. So
yeah,
they will absolutely grow up in an electric vehicle from day one. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, just a thought.
It's the same as like manual or automatic, also gear switching.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess manual still exists, but like.
Yeah. But I haven't driven a manual car. 15 years, maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry.
Something like that, because
there's a high chance that she will
every
never experience that.
Yeah, if once you have driven an automatic, then why? Well, people are different. Yes, you can have your manual car any day, all day, but I'm not a car snob or something. I just want to. I'm in the sense of like I just want a nice place to exist from A to B.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. Anyway, let's move on to some Apple software. Well, Craig Federighi. warns that European App Store regulations would open Pandoras Box. Yes, has been ongoing because they still feel the heat of the European Union as of right now, and it's the European lawmakers are coming, and Apple is not happy about it because side loading, third-party app stores, and any kind of side loading or any kind of like stepping outside of the walled garden of Apple, then they feel really uncomfortable, and they want to make it extra clear for the European Union. And and the Pandora's Box. You don't know what...
How melodramatic.
Yeah, very, very dramatic, and very like... they are very like pushing back on this so hard. But even if you have no intention of side loading, people are routinely tricked into doing it. They're tricked into doing it. What does that mean? People are like, oh, I'm gonna click on this link for some reason, and like, what? Okay, and suddenly they have your...
I mean, you would be surprised. I mean, I don't think he's wrong about that, because
true,
people do that. People do that.
Yeah, people click on the wrong thing, absolutely. But it's if you see like a really very aesthetic, like a really clean iPhone background thing with no icons. Have you seen the mods, by the way, of that where you can do with shortcuts right now, basically?
That you make everything look very pretty.
Yeah, like anything you want, pretty much, and that's the thing. Well, I guess then you can lure them into side.
I suppose people will find a way. Like every time, I mean, is it not the thing that happens every time there is like some kind of development in tech? People find a way to scam people into doing something they don't want to do using this new thing. So I mean, maybe he's exaggerating what the risks, but I mean, malicious apps even make it on App Store, so
that's honestly that I've every time there's a story about like a malicious apps on the App Store come out, like this has been like every time I'm like, you were the chosen one, come on, like, dude, like Obi-Wan Kenobi, right?
Yeah, totally. I guess they just know there's gonna be a lot of headache for them if that happens, which probably it will, because I kind of feel like this law is going to pass, but then they will have to. Well, if it's a software feature, well, I don't know. I mean, they would have to implement it for other countries as well, I imagine, because So there's gonna be a lot of headache of people like, oh, I did something and I downloaded whatever the fuck virus on my iPhone, and now I'm asked to pay $50 to unlock my phone or something like that. And then they're gonna be like, well, we can't do anything about it because you downloaded it from a weird place that we have no access to. So here you go.
And it's all encrypted basically, so we can't. Okay.
I'm not concerned about this in the slightest because my interactions with App Store are like super minimal. Actually, I noticed recently.
Yeah.
Because like I already own or have downloaded all the apps that I use. And I recently, the other day, I was like, okay, let's see where the mobile gaming is at outside of Apple Arcade, like what people are playing in terms of like free-to-play mobile games and stuff. So I downloaded one game and then deleted it immediately. I was like, okay, this is even worse than I remember it from last time, so that's enough. I don't really play mobile games, but like, Apple Arcade is like the closest I got to playing mobile games. It just doesn't fit into my like work-life kind of situation,
Yeah.
So it's not gonna impact me in the slightest. But yeah, some people will get fucked.
Yep, pretty much. And yeah, and this honestly, if they, I don't know, the App Store like security, I kind of trust it. That's way more than I should have been, I guess, because this is like the true walled garden, right? Everybody talks about, and everybody like it mentions like, yeah, the App Store is one of the like
Yeah.
the garden, and you still
Yeah.
let like malicious apps through. What the hell?
I suppose.
Yeah, I don't know.
But it's like, I don't know. I mean, of course, yeah. I mean, and we heard stories that like Apple is difficult to work with sometimes for
Oh yeah.
developers.
Oh yeah.
But also like they have the highest like customer satisfaction ratings
Yep.
of any kind of like consumer electronics company.
Yep.
So it's like, you know, the moment they open it to third party like site downloads and things like that, and third party app stores, like people that are not very knowledgeable about these things will get like you know,
Yeah,
into
absolutely.
some sketchy situations, and yeah, they'll be like,
Yeah,
what is this? Well, my phone is bricked now because whatever the fuck, so I'm not gonna buy a new iPhone.
yeah.
I imagine it's gonna be a very small percentage, in the same way as like a very small percentage of people will choose to use like third-party payment processors compared to like Apple's own payment processors, you know, if they allow them, for example. If, well, now the story is like over at this point, they won't have to do that, but if they did, you know, I imagine a very small percentage of people would actually do that because convenience, you know, probably would be more inconvenient to do that.
Yep. Yep.
And I guess it's the same for App Store. I mean, the vast majority of people will not even know that such thing exists, probably.
Oh yeah.
It's not like Apple will have to like ship iPhones with pre-installed just like Amazon Store or Galaxy Store or whatever.
Yeah, like the Windows Store.
Or the Windows Store, yeah.
Like which you have to have a Windows Store account and an Amazon Store account to download apps from the Windows Store, which is like.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess, but yeah, I think like it's not gonna affect most people, but then it's gonna affect a small portion of people who will make a huge stink out of it, and it's gonna cause Apple a lot of headache in the process. But then like they're gonna be like, well, we warned you, so I mean.
Yeah, exactly.
What do you want us to do exactly?
Yeah, but yeah, most people don't read the news about tech anyway, so that's why we are here to spread the word. Like
most people don't read the news, most people don't interact with each other on the internet, but yeah, there will be a stink on social media about it.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, let's move on to another European related story. Spain to adopt EU copyright law, paving the way to Google News to return. So, in case you're unaware, Google News, which is links to third-party content, closed in Spain late 2014 in response to legislation that forced to pay a collective licensing fee to republish headlines or snippets of news. So yeah, so the basic.
Did we not talk about this?
Yeah, but it's
in a similar kind of.
Yes, but we talked about this very thing basically, that they are like grabbing the headlines, but now they are like working basically together with news publishers finally properly again. So they are not basically paying a fee that was previously in place, just not like a licensing fee, which was before, but now they are like actually sharing revenue from the stories that they publish. So Google
is paying. Google is sharing profits.
Yeah, that's the.
I remember. Or do you remember when they were doing this similar thing in Australia, and they were threatening that the entire Australia was going to be cut off from Google search services?
Yeah. It's come full circle. Like
what a bluff.
Yeah. What a bluff! Come on, you are not like, dude. Google is not producing. Google will never have like reporters in the field and doing interviews and like what that's like you become a different company at that point pretty much. Like but yeah, Google just wants to index all the news and just wants to have like Google News on your phone every day, and that's the goal. They don't want to like hire reporters and do field stories and stuff, so they just want to link it. But yeah, now the EU copyright law, the idea came from France actually. Where was it? Blah blah blah. I think was it in Spain? Where did I read the France part? Okay, I don't know. I might. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, this is happening in Spain. So all the Spain news publishers, they can get a huge like eyeballs boost basically through Google to their stories, and they will get properly paid for it under the EU copyright law. So
Lovely.
Yeah.
What can I say?
So this bluff of like Google pulling out from the whole country or something, no, they're just a bluff, just absolutely a bluff.
So if it's gonna be EU copyright law, then it's gonna apply to all countries.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So and the EU becomes the most like the overlord.
Well, I mean, somebody has to regulate these things. Like that's the thing that is like, like regulating digital marketplaces. It may backfire in the long run, but at the same time, I understand where they're coming from with like Apple's App Store situation.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody has to regulate like digital marketplaces for refund policies and customer protection because, these are very important, things of like 2021, like life of people, the way people consume content. So much of it is now digital space, which is completely like nebulous. Nobody owns nothing, everything is like leased. The copyright holders can just like withdraw content from people because they decide that it's whatever the fuck. Licenses expire for copyrighted content inside copyrighted content, which also makes it inaccessible. But like all of these things have to be like regulated in the sense of like protecting people who are actually spending money on buying these things or buying. Right now there's no buying. If PlayStation decides that PlayStation Store doesn't exist anymore, I would lose like access to like whatever 100 games that I own and spend like I don't know even how much money I spent on it, but but yeah, like there should be mechanisms. Companies have interest in figuring these things out themselves because they also will have good PR if they do. Like for example, recently Sony figured out a way to like there was basically like a thing inside PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5, like a hardware feature that basically meant that at some point in the future, in a distant future, your PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 would become completely useless because they wouldn't be able to play the games that you own digitally, because there is some kind of internal battery that establishes some connection with the server for PlayStation or something like that, and then when it dies, that's it. You can't do anything with it. So it was like a big deal as well. For PS5 maybe less so, but for PlayStation 4 it was a big deal because it was like, okay, well, it's not going to die like right now, but 5 years later perhaps it will. And I mean, yes, who have PlayStation 4s 5 years later, but still, like you already paid money for these things, so you should have access to them. And now they changed it so that the battery does not affect anything at all. It just kind of exists.
Wow.
But you will still have to have internet connection to connect to the servers. So now for as long as PlayStation Store exists, technically you should be able to have access to the content that you bought.
Okay. Wow. I didn't know that. Okay. Yeah.
So they fixed it, I suppose.
This sounds like a CMOS battery, like on a
Yeah.
computer or something like that.
That's exactly what it was, yeah.
Okay. Yes. Like
So
a.
the battery is still there, but now it's just kind of like there. So, but the internet connection will be still required. So they like fixed it because it became a huge thing. You know, YouTubers started picking up, news outlets started picking up. You know, it's like what is happening? Which is good. I mean, this is the kind of, you know, sometimes people raise stink about over something that is like, okay, well, you know, but like these are actually, you know, important things because this is like maybe one step closer to actually maybe like, I don't know, us starting to consider digital goods as like goods that we own, as opposed to just like nebulous amount of data that is just kind of there, but then it isn't. Refund policy, on the other hand, is still garbage, and they have absolutely no incentive to make it better.
Yeah.
Because at this point, everybody kind of accepted that it's garbage.
Oh, yeah.
But it still should be like changed. So there should be push from whatever EU legislators. Of course, it's a weird territory because like lawmakers don't particularly care probably about PlayStation Store, you know, and you know how it goes in politics. Some old farts are making these laws.
Yeah.
And probably a lot of the hype around Apple's App Store has to do with, you know, just the fact that it is, you know, Apple and it's making a lot of headlines. So they're like, okay, well, let's just flex our lawmaking muscles and make this thing. But they should still look into other places. You know, Microsoft's store has a similar problem.
Yeah.
Microsoft is a big company, so they can look into that.
Yeah.
Especially considering that, like, overall customer protection in the EU is like okay, you know, it's like as far as like physical goods are concerned.
Yeah. Physical goods, like pretty okay. Yeah, it's yeah. For 14 days across Europe, it's pretty much like 14 days you can return it if you want to.
14-day return.
And
supposedly 2-year warranty compared to like 1 year in most other places.
Yeah. Well, yeah, depends on a little bit on the what exactly, I guess, or something. If there's some exceptions also, but yeah, mostly like like that. Okay, let's move on to some. Did you hear? Facebook is now selling computers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. Are you talking about? Yeah. I actually heard about it. That's funny.
Yeah. This is the Meta PC that the Zuck is selling, right? No, this new story here is Facebook Meta shift may cost $20 million because, what a surprise, there is already a company called Meta out there, and it's a computer company that sells computers, and it's trademarked as far as I can tell. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah, definitely.
And yeah, so if they want to, I don't know, buy, because yeah, they're not gonna sell like services and digital goods only. They're gonna sell like physical electronics, right? Also, so like Meta headsets and Meta like maybe even tiny computers or something. Who knows? If they want to expand to the metaverse, as the Zuck has promised us.
Kitchen appliances, stoves, washing machines. All with cameras, of course.
Of course. Yeah. You have to. Otherwise, how do you get the juicy data, right?
I can already imagine like a Meta refrigerator, and as the years go on, they will be talking about how different their camera bumps are on the fridges. Like, oh, this is our triple camera setup on our fridge. Look at the elegant design that we came up with. this year 20% smaller camera bump with 25% larger lenses.
Sure. Yeah, of course. And camera freezing. But yeah, so they're gonna have to spend some coin if they want to trademark the name Meta.
Yeah.
And who knows? And what if they do it? They're gonna sell the same computers. No, I don't know. They're gonna buy the company and they're gonna like, okay, yeah, that was the only logical choice, and we're gonna sell computers now, I guess. No, I wouldn't expect them to do it, but I mean, maybe that would be. I don't know what's the revenue of Meta. Who knows?
I never heard about this company. So.
Yeah, I haven't never heard about it either. But I am pretty much in the up to date on the PC like component selling and PCs. Like I know all the main gears and all the origins and all the what's another boutique builder like Origin. Yeah. Anyway, I can't think of it. But Meta? No, I haven't. I have not heard about Meta. So weird.
Well, they'll just pay it. $20 million. It's like.
Yeah, exactly.
Zuckerberg is gonna take it out of his pocket and be like, okay, toss it into the face of whatever Meta CEO and be like, okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Like it's not even.
No, they're gonna ship a computer case full of cash, I guess, or something like that. Some ironic, like I don't know.
Or a gigantic barbecue sauce bottle.
Yeah. By the way, did you hear like this was pretty much 100% guaranteed, like planted there. So there's no way like there's some theories out there because Meta, the Twitter page of Meta, absolutely like tweeted right away, like, oh, by the way, don't you use barbecue sauce or something? They tried so hard basically to make this a meme. They pointed out themselves the barbecue sauce. Yeah. So they absolutely made some cringe marketing, basically, like some. Like, look at us, we are hip. No? Yep. Meme worthy, right? Come on. We deserve.
So hard.
Yeah, we deserve some memes, right? Right?
You can't force memes to happen.
Oh, yeah. Mikael says, best thing to ever happen to this random PC brand. Yeah, oh my. All the marketing and all the hype around right now, Meta, which absolutely nobody has heard so far, and like everybody is now. Oh yeah, the PC company Meta, right? Yeah, of course. I don't know. Yeah,
I'm shocked that there hasn't been a company named Meta before that.
Yeah,
it seems like such a no-brain.
Honestly,
like,
yeah,
name for a company.
Yeah,
they're anything. It doesn't have to be anything to do with technology.
Yeah. And they're not that big, yeah. 21,000 followers on Twitter, which is...
How many of those they got after the news broke?
Yeah, that's after the... yeah, exactly. I'm sure that they just got like thousands of followers because of this news also.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And yeah. Phoenix, Arizona, apparently, based.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, good for them.
Yeah. Okay. Baba. I guess that's about it. Wait. Is there anything? Okay. Let's go over to main break. Yes, we gonna have make some time for venting also, right? So this is this week's meme that I found funny. I don't know.
Wait, whose face is that?
Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Ah, okay. I didn't recognize.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know.
Sure. What a different Skywalker saga we would have gotten if that was the case.
Yeah, right.
Change everything.
That would be you were the chosen one. Anyway, okay, music recommendations. This week I'm gonna recommend Ray LaMontagne. I guess. Yeah. I really feel this music as of right about now in the period I'm living right now. I don't know. This is absolutely perfect for me for now. I've been listening for 2 weeks already. Like this one artist, like so good. Yeah, I don't know. Jolene, absolutely. Yeah, the newest album, absolutely awesome. Yeah, it's a country rock. It's a more country, I feel like. Yeah, Van Morrison is right. It sounds about really right. Yeah, in terms of like what he sounds like. Van Morrison, like this soul rock, not really, but yeah, the country rock, I guess. Anyway, yeah, and I just wanted to, I don't know. Their auction is still going on.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I mean, it's 14. Oh, can I move this thing again? Yeah, it's right now it's 14,000 right now, but it's still like 4 days to go. 4 days, 20 hours. Yeah, it's gonna be near 20,000. I'm pretty sure. But yeah, if you want to get a hands on your like a car that I have, which I really like, here's your best chance. This thing on the used market right now, 22,000.
Yeah.
So even if it's like, I don't know, 17, 18,000, it's still pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, again, depends on who you are and if you're into electric cars or whatever. Anyway, so sorry. Yeah, so and yeah, that's about it, I guess. Okay, one more final thing. I'm really excited that I got a new graphics card.
Another one. Okay.
Another one. Yes, I'm into crypto mining, by the way, also. So in case you're not familiar, but yeah. Can I move this? Yeah, these are the prices, by the way, for graphics cards these days, which are not great, but that's the current market situation due to the market. And I mean, yeah, so 38 and the big news for me is I got this thing. These here, 1,479. This is the cheapest on this website, by the way, also, which is alternate.de. It's a German website which sells graphics cards, and all my graphics cards I have bought from here. So anyway, I don't know if you want to know how has been my experience. But yeah, I got one 3080 for 1,000 euros exactly, which is like 400 less than the cheapest one. And by the way, the most expensive one is like 1,689 right now. So yeah, anyway, I'm excited about this. I just wanted to mention a thing that I'm excited about, and yeah, that's about it. Also other news: Intel, the 12th gen Intel CPU.
Yeah.
Those are in the news also, but the very very short TLDR, too long didn't read, is Intel is back, baby. It's pretty competitive, and AMD is feeling the fire right now, which is like, wow, Intel, good job. They are faster than the newest Ryzen chips, which I didn't actually expect. But yeah, if you care about this thing. Anyway, that's it. And yeah, let's go to, how about some ranting or some venting? Are you up for some? Is my lovely co-host up for some venting?
I guess before that.
Yeah.
What am I doing with my life?
Oh, yeah.
I already forgot. What was I doing?
Oh, you wanted to talk about something else? Or
recommendations.
Yeah.
I finished watching Sex Education season 3.
Oh yeah, yeah. Let's talk about
recommend.
6.
Excellent show.
You finished it.
One of the best. Yeah, I finished season 3. Probably one of the best Netflix shows. One of the best running Netflix shows. Season 4 was confirmed. I feel like it's going to be the final one. It feels like we're nearing the conclusion.
Okay. So, yeah. Is it in the top, like, I don't know, 5 Netflix TV shows? How high is it?
Ooh. Perhaps there's so many Netflix shows, and I mean, over the years they did release a lot of good ones as well. But it's definitely one of the best recent Netflix shows.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, I would put it in like I don't know, close to like Stranger Things and The Good Place and such.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, honestly. Oh, I mean, they were different genres, but like.
Yeah.
But like the quality.
But still, definitely below Squid Game, right?
I don't think it's appropriate to compare them because well, Squid Game has never gotten. I mean, I'm talking about shows that got more than one season so far.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay, I see. It's like a different category basically then.
Yeah.
It's not like a mini series. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like I mean, I feel like it's very impressive when like shows manage to continue to be like very good over the years.
Okay. Yeah, Mihkel is started to watch it also, by the way. And the episodes could be easily 20 minutes long. So he's
20 minutes long.
Yeah, he's saying basically that they're a little bit too long, the episodes. That's what
I don't think so. I mean, there's a lot of. I mean, this is very like character-driven show, so there's a lot of character development for all the characters that are even remotely relevant to the story over the seasons. So, I mean, I guess every show could be shorter. But it only hands like it's not like a 20 episode show, so it's like a 7 episode season, I think, 7 or 8.
Okay.
Let me see.
Okay. Yeah.
Season 1. So it would be 8 episodes in the first season, yeah. So is it gonna be a 20-minute, 25-minute episodes, 20 episodes, or like 8, 40, 50-minute long episodes? But yeah, it's a lot of fun. The characters are great.
Okay.
The presentation is great. The message is great. So yeah, I guess endorsement for me.
Okay. Yeah. Gonna watch it after Squid Game. We are still going through Breaking Bad finally. Like very few episodes left. Like last season, and I think like 4 or 5 episodes left, and then Squid Game, and then this hurt so much.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
Squid Game because it's like the hottest show probably still. But yeah, I mean the show. Nobody really talks about the show necessarily, but like it's like real good.
Yeah.
What else?
Michael says also, can recommend always murders in the building and what do we do in the shadows? Have you seen either one?
No. What was the name?
Always murders in the building.
Only murders in the building.
Oh, maybe only. Mikkel said always.
Oh.
Let me. Yeah, it doesn't find anything. Murders in the building. Mikkel is like, no. Yeah, only murders in the building. That's the right one, probably.
Starring Selena Gomez.
Yeah, I've seen the promotions of this. Basically, yeah. This has been like a. Steve Martin and John Hoffman and Selena Gomez is the millennial basically in the bunch. Okay. So it's like it's only I'm in the middle of packing. Yeah, no worries, Mikkel. In the middle of packing. Mm-hmm. Where are you going? But yeah, it's a comedy crime drama. I don't know. It's I have seen the promotions and apparently it's really good. It's on Hulu, apparently.
Oh, okay. Which is not available in Estonia.
Yeah, that's also one thing, but I'm sure you can, if you really want,
find a way to watch it.
Find a way, the pirate way. Har 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 har. Anyway, yeah. And what was the other one? It's a murder mystery show. What do we do in the shadows? Oh, 2016.
Mockumentary, 3 seasons.
Comedy, fantasy, horror. Okay. Interesting. Matbury. No particular names that jump out to me right away, but Staten Island, 4 seasons.
Right.
Okay.
There's oh my god,
also Hulu again. Okay, yeah.
Yeah. We really do live in like a golden era of television, honestly. I mean, there's a lot of trash that is released all the time.
Yeah.
On the same exact networks as like the good stuff, but like there's so much good TV to watch. You can possibly watch, and so much great TV as well. Like not just like good one. There's not impossible. Like unless you like watch it all day long.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, both of these look cool. I wrote them down. I have no idea when that will happen. There's so many other shows that what was What We Do in the Shadows and
Mikkel says it's both a movie and a TV show. I recommend them both. So what did you? Yeah, I think I saw it here. What Do We Do in the Shadows is also.
And the second one was only.
This is a movie also. Yeah, 1 hour 26. Interesting. Okay.
But right now I'm watching. I'm kind of continuing the October spooky season into November because I didn't have time to watch all the spooky stuff in October. Mm-hmm. But November is kind of spooky for me also. Honestly, I don't know if I'm probably the only one like that. But I feel like until December comes, spooky stuff is like fair game.
Yeah.
I'm watching Midnight Mass on Netflix as well.
Yeah, you mentioned last time also Midnight Mass is one of the big shows right now. Also, popularity is like 7. It's on the 7th place, I guess, something like. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really.
I'm about halfway done with it. It's also a limited series.
Mm-hmm.
It's by what's his face, Mike Flanagan. He made Haunting of the Hill House and Haunting of Bly Manor for Netflix, also 2 limited series.
Mm-hmm.
Horror. So you can definitely tell. And also he made Hush, which I also really recommend. It's a movie.
Okay.
Also recommend.
Is it like I don't know. What is it similar to? I don't know. Is it like drama, fantasy, horror, but
It is like it's again a very like slow burn kind of character driven horror show. It's not particular, like it's very kind of similar to his other shows where it's like very slowly getting to the point where everything goes to shit. So I'm like in episode 4. Actually, I watched episode 4. There's 7 episodes, but like already in episode 4, still, like it's not quite at the like insanity point, you know? Like it's still getting there. But it's fascinating. It's like a small island that is also like a small town basically of like 200 people. And it's about like the town, you know, being small, one school, no hospital, just like one doctor's office and stuff. Having to go to mainland for everything basically. So it's kind of like dying a little bit. People are moving away, and the thing is that like basically it's very like religious town, very like small religious community, Christian community. And like a new priest basically of the one church that is in town is moving. A new priest moves in, and shit starts to happen.
Okay, yeah, it kind of sounded a little bit like what's the movie called with Leonardo DiCaprio and the island
Shutter Island.
Shutter Island, yes. I feel like a little bit because drama, horror, fantasy, I guess.
No, yeah, I guess, but nothing similar like that.
In
terms of like content. But yeah, it's interesting. It has a very interesting like cinematography, a lot of like long-winded shots of like massive like scenes taking place in like a single shot, massive dialogue sequences happening in a single shot. So it's definitely like you know, I wouldn't necessarily say that it's like bingeable, perhaps. It's good to like watch one at a time, which I've been doing.
Okay.
But it keeps me interested in to see like what's going to actually like, you know, how it's going to end. And yeah.
Yeah, so okay. Sounds good.
And that's about it. Video games, didn't have time.
Yeah, same here.
I got my certification raise for my salad certification starting from November. So another like 10% raise to my salary.
Yeah, you mentioned it also last time. Yeah, awesome. Good job. All right. Are we ready to do some venting?
Oh yeah, do you have any venting to do this week?
Yeah, what's been going on with your building? What the hell? What are they doing to the poor building?
So we live in a building that is like very old in the center of Tartu.
Okay.
It's one of the like the buildings that are older than like the Soviet buildings that are like in Anilin, where like most people live. You know, like those whatever Hrushevkas or whatever. You know?
Yeah, Hrushevka.
There's like 9-story buildings.
Yeah, that's the word my mom uses, Hrushevka.
No, basically.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if they were built under him, but you know, like those like late 80s, kind of mid to late 80s, or even like like 80s, like early to mid 80s buildings. So this is even before that. So it was quite in a sorry state, and our building took a loan to hire a company to renovate it to make it look pretty.
That's what they do, yeah. And they ask every tenant basically that, are you okay with the increased price for the next while? And this is the sum.
No, we didn't get a raise in rent.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Okay, because you're not owning this apartment.
Yeah, our landlords are paying extra loan. Over the course of a significant amount of time, they'll have to pay something to the loan repayment fund or whatever the fuck, I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, it'll be weird for us to raise because like it's already causing out a lot of stress. So it would be weird if we also had to pay more. That would be like maybe after it's done, maybe they will want to
Yeah,
raise
I
the
mean,
rent. But
you're living a prettier house now, I guess, or I
I
don't know.
suppose, yeah.
Yeah,
So
okay.
anyway, it has been very slow. The renovation works was supposed to start in summer, as you would expect,
Mm-hmm.
sunny, warm,
Yeah.
no rains, perfect time to build stuff.
Yeah.
And so it was supposed to start then, but it started in August.
Okay. Yeah. Still
And by started, I mean that they brought some stuff
Yeah.
for the construction in August.
Yeah.
But no works were actually done. So the
Okay.
actual works started in autumn.
Yeah.
And it was fine for a while because, September and October were actually quite reasonable in terms of weather, surprisingly.
Yeah.
Only now it started to get like real, like dark and gloomy and awful, like it
Mm-hmm.
usually is in Tartu. In this time. But the works have been very slow. They have been like cleaning out um, the basements because apparently now you can't store anything in the basements because they have fire hazards. So they've been taking out all the trash and removing all the trash, and it's been all very slow and slow.
Okay.
The only thing that they tangibly did until recently was to like apply thick wooden planks to the bottom of the building, I imagine to support it.
Mm-hmm.
And then covered it with foam. And that was basically the whole thing that they did until recently.
Mm-hmm.
So now they started to drill ventilation holes in the walls. Because our building, or our apartment specifically, I can't talk for other apartments, we live on the top floor.
Yeah.
Like a corner
Yeah.
apartment.
Yeah. Corner. Yeah.
And it gets absolutely maddeningly hot in winter because the heating
Yeah.
is just blasting full tilt,
Oh
and we
yeah.
have to keep our windows open all the time in winter when it's like -20 outside or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we have to keep the windows open because it's just impossible to like live.
Yeah.
So we're just burning money and like paying 100, like I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean last winter it was already approaching like 170 euros
Mm-hmm.
in utilities for like a 50 square meter apartment, which is kind of a lot. And now that
Yeah.
electricity went up also compared to last winter,
Mm-hmm.
Not looking good.
Yeah.
So we were hoping initially that it was going to be done in the course of summer, maybe by the end of October, perhaps, but it's not going to be done. I'm not really like I have no knowledge about construction works and stuff, but like I kind of feel like this kind of like weather, where it's like always wet and rainy and stuff, is not optimal for like facade renovations. And when it starts snowing as well, I don't really know if we can even like work like that in the snow and in cold weather. So it kind of feels like the actual like facade renovations will actually like they will just stop everything until like spring.
Yeah.
And then come back.
Depends. Sometimes they work through it. If it's like if it's like a very harsh winter, I feel like then they will stop. But I feel like rain is a little bit more of a like blockade, I guess.
Right? Like if you're doing like decorative works, like everything needs to be warm and nice so we can actually like do stuff. Otherwise, like what's the point? Painting and whatever like layers of whatever the fuck they're gonna be applying to walls. That's not happening for a long time.
Yeah.
So between like June, the end of June, and now, we had planks applied to our building. I think they did some kind of pipe work, perhaps. Nobody tells us anything like what's happening. It's just like we're doing work. Great. And they built these like, well, not even to the entire building, but they started building these like constructions where they're walking, while they're doing the work on the outside of the building. That's not even like done over the entire building. We have like a C-shaped building, so we have these planks in certain parts of the building. Well, anyway, that was fine. Like it doesn't really interfere with our everyday life because only like the fact that the courtyard is covered with sand. And there's always sand in our apartment because we just bring it with us.
Yeah.
But that's like whatever. So the other day, well, actually yesterday, well, around the middle of October, they maybe like early October, they printed out the plans for the building from different angles.
Okay.
And they were basically like, we're going to start drilling these holes that will become ventilation holes eventually. And they were like, we're going to finish this by the end of November, basically what they said.
Mm-hmm.
And please, they asked like, please make sure that like no pipes and no wires are running along these like marked sections of the wall, so that we can make the holes.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Well, we checked. I mean, to our knowledge, there were no wires and no pipes running.
Yeah.
Well, at least not like directly in that place.
Yeah.
No visible wires and pipes running.
Okay.
And we were like, no, okay, whatever. So yesterday, a guy came from the construction company, from the crew that was like actually doing the thing, and they were like also like confirming that everything is okay. There was like he was on the inside, and another person was on the outside, probably marking where they're going to drill.
Well, they did come inside your apartment?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, I see.
And the announcement that they did printed out was like, well, you can expect a little bit of dust, from the drilling, but nothing major, so everything's fine.
Yeah.
And the guy who came to measure these things didn't tell us anything. He was like, okay, show us the room. This room. He shouted something to the guy outside, so probably he like marked.
Okay.
X marks the spot where the drilling was going to happen, and he left.
Okay.
So then they started drilling. It was a shit show. So they started drilling in our bedroom, in our living room.
Okay.
Well, you can imagine what the ventilation hole looks like. It's quite a sizable hole.
Yeah. It's
they put them in like all the buildings.
Is it above your game console tree or something?
Oh yeah. So yeah.
Yeah.
So we actually have two of those in the living room. So one of them is over the couch area, and one of them is over the console, the TV station area.
Okay.
So they started with the couch area. They started drilling. I was like minding my own business. They didn't warn us about anything, so they just started drilling. And it basically became like a massive explosion of shit in the end. Like it was shit everywhere. I didn't take a picture of it as it happened. But this is the picture of the hole on the side of the console area.
Okay.
I can show the stream. Is it visible on the stream?
Oh, it's cut. The background is interfering with the.
Oh, of course it is.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to turn it on. Did it disappear?
Yeah, it did.
Okay. So this is the picture of the hole that goes over.
No, select the picture.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So
yeah.
So it looks fine. Like it's.
Can
fine.
you zoom in a little bit?
Like it looks fine.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Not pretty.
Not pretty. Well, I imagine they will come to like make it pretty from the inside as well. Hopefully.
Yeah.
But sure as shit, we are not gonna be dealing with this.
Yeah.
And so this is the picture of the hole on the side of the couch.
Okay.
Okay, so this is the picture of the hole on the side of the couch.
Oh no, that's even worse. Okay.
It literally ripped like a
the
inside of the wall.
It literally, yeah. Oh god.
So what happened was that actually they drilled right into the wiring that goes into our house, into our apartment.
Of course.
Like right in the center. You can even see in the picture. There is like a little bit of a visible metal that goes right in the center of the hole.
Yeah. Oh, wait, can you zoom in a little bit more into the wiring part? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you can see it like right there.
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Okay.
Perfectly in the center.
So
it was like a massive noise.
Yeah.
And basically an explosion. So it exploded all over me. I was sitting on the couch at that point.
Oh my god.
My laptop was there on the table, open, like I was doing something. Thankfully nothing happened. I didn't get hit.
Yeah, what the hell? You could have been easily hit with some, like, action. Yeah, okay.
So we started to go crazy. I was like, okay, well, this was great. So we ran like crazy, took out some like plastic tried to wrap the entire shelf where we had our media stuff in, because I was like, okay, well, if even dust if it gets inside, it's not particularly like great
that's
for
not
this stuff.
Exactly, that stuff, that stone stuff is like dust, I mean, is pretty bad.
Yeah, so we frantically started covering. We covered our TV with plastic wrap and a blanket, because I was like, okay, well, consoles, fine, it has a shelf, but like if our TV gets cracked or something by these stones, well, our like, I don't know how much it costs right now, but very expensive. Like that entire corner is probably the most expensive corner of our house, because it has like everything in it.
Yeah. Okay.
So they drilled the second hole. There was some dust, some stones, but it was like fine. It wasn't anything crazy, but we still had to basically clean the entire room from top to bottom to get rid of it. And they drilled another hole in our kitchen. I don't have a picture, but there was another problem, because there is a heating pipe coming from the top to bottom to connecting to radiators.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, it was this hole was done like after the first two, so I was like, okay, great, let's also break the heating pipe.
Yeah.
So then it's gonna be lovely. The day is gonna be lovely. And I was like, well, surely he saw that it's there, so he's going to like account for it. And like they did. They drew it all the way at the top in the corner, but it's like very close to the pipe, but not quite.
Okay.
So we also had to clean the entire kitchen. But after the first hole, the second two were like fine. The third hole is also like minimal like wreckage cost.
Okay, but did they warn you that you had to clean this up, that they don't clean the thing up themselves?
No, they didn't. Well, I guess it was implied in the initial announcement, but the announcement sounded more like, oh, there's going to be like a little bit of dust on the inside that you can like remove, but like nothing crazy.
Okay.
But like honestly, what they should have said was like, oh, cover everything with like plastic, and like, because there's gonna be a bunch of stuff flying around.
Oh, and by the way, we're gonna destroy electrical cable inside the wall also in the middle.
So right now, actually, as we speak, Morris is talking to the owner of the apartment and the project manager. Because like they did like warn people that they should make sure that like there is no wires or pipes.
Yeah.
But how could we possibly know that there were wires going through?
Yeah.
You know, I'm not even entirely sure that our owner knew that such thing was a thing, because otherwise he would have told us, or he would have told them.
Yeah.
Because as I said, this is an old building, so there probably have been like multiple owners of this apartment before.
Yeah.
And maybe somewhere, I don't know where, there is a blueprint that shows these things, but I never saw it, and probably our landlord never saw it either.
No, it's in the cabinet in the Tartus government in 1980 cupboard somewhere.
Well, that's the thing. Our building is significantly older than that.
Yeah.
It's probably from 60s.
Or 60s or something. Yeah, it hasn't been looked at in like 40 years or something.
Totally. But like you would think that the person managing the project would have access to these things and would check them, because like I mean ideally there are like devices that allow you to like visualize where the electrical wirings like in the walls.
Okay, was there like an outage then? Electrical?
Well. So of course it had to be the part of the room which is again all the most expensive and all the most sensitive like devices that we have are plugged exactly into that part of the room. So I immediately tried to turn off all the like extension cords, all the different like these hubs where we have things plugged in.
Yeah.
So I plugged it out and then waited until they finished all the holes drilling, because I mean I have no idea what other wires are running where.
Yeah.
So we waited until they finished everything and until we cleaned everything, and then we started to see like if everything is okay.
Yeah.
So everything seems to be fine, thankfully.
Yeah.
But the entire basically the entire one half of the living room basically is completely worthless.
Really?
We don't have power in 4 outlets.
In the living room.
The two outlets that are near the couch behind, like on the left side.
Okay.
and the 2 outlets that are exactly where our like media devices are.
Yeah. Oh no.
Um,
So it's wait, how long? When was this? Well,
Yesterday.
yesterday. Okay, so it's still like that, like the whole corner of electricity.
Yeah, everything's dead. We
Like,
called, of course, immediately our landlord. They were like, "What the fuck is happening?" Like,
yeah,
well, never mind the fact that they didn't warn us about like when and do like what we need to do, because I mean it's also funny
yeah,
because like he literally came into our apartment. He was
yeah,
like right there. Why didn't he was like, oh, like maybe you want to like maybe cover something so while we're working
yeah,
it's gonna be like less of a mess. Nothing like that. No communication whatsoever.
yeah. Oh my God, you are so lucky, honestly, dude. That you didn't hurt yourself first of all, and none of the electronics broke. Also,
Well, not none. We only checked so far the most expensive ones
okay,
because right now we
okay,
have we have like an entire other extender coming from the PC corner into the media corner, and we have our
okay,
internet, TV, and the new consoles connected.
yeah, okay,
It seems fine. The PS5 had to rebuild the database afterward because it was like in a sleep mode, so it had to be shut down. It wasn't properly shut down. Not
okay,
ideal, but
yeah,
it worked fine. Well, at least for now.
okay.
Xbox was shut down,
Mm-hmm.
and TV is fine as
Okay.
well.
Yeah. Wow.
But yeah, but now
So,
we don't have electricity.
so any estimate of getting back the electricity at some point, or?
So we immediately called the landlord. Well, when
Yeah.
they only drilled the first hole, they were like, "What the fuck? They're drilling into our electricity," and like nobody give a fuck because we would think also that they would stop maybe drilling after the first hole and be like, "Oh, that feels weird," because like they were like drilling with this whatever device that they have
Mm-hmm.
into the metal encasing that is around the wires that come for protective, so they don't
Yeah.
get damaged, or corroded or whatever.
Yeah.
So they drilled into it. So I imagine it was like not easy to do.
Yeah.
And they were like, meh, let's continue. Like nothing happened.
Oh my
And so
God.
we called the landlord. He was at work. He couldn't
Mm-hmm.
do anything. And then he was like, I'm gonna try calling the project manager.
Yeah.
That didn't work
Yeah.
that day. And then we called him after around 6. And he was like, okay, well, I have no idea how or when this is going to be fixed because
Mm-hmm.
this is not an easy fix. I don't even know if it can be fixed like that.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't know if you can like replace a
So,
portion of a cable like that.
yeah, technically you can, but it's not gonna be there. This cable needs to be rerouted anyway because it can't be in the middle of the hole anyway. So
Yeah, exactly. It can be in the middle of the ventilation hole either.
yeah, yeah.
So
You need to
question
reroute.
mark.
Yeah,
But the rest of the cable is still in the wall, going up and down.
yeah,
Also
yeah, yeah,
encased in
yeah,
the metal, whatever enclosure that it comes with.
yeah, yeah,
I'm like,
yeah. Okay.
So right now they are talking right now actually about this stuff. So Morris will have some updates. I will have some updates also for next episode.
Damn.
But
That's
I'm quite confident that it's not going to be fixed by the next episode. So stay tuned.
oh my God. Okay.
So yeah.
But yeah,
So
you run an extension cable as you said, right? So you can basically like use all your stuff as of right now, at least.
yeah, just like a
Yeah.
massive like extension cable cord running
Yeah.
across the entire room, like where our internet cord is, like neatly sort of
Yeah.
running, but like a big ass like other cord is also running along with it. So it's not a
Yes.
very elegant solution, but I mean we can't.
Yeah, that's the
do
only.
anything.
Yeah, that's the only thing
Because
you.
like everything was connected to it, internet,
Mm.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Oh my God. What the hell? Honestly, oh, that would be such a mess to even. Okay, if something like if they like for example exploded and some kind of like a stone flew into like I don't know console, TV, laptop, whatever.
Me.
Me or you, who would be responsible then? The construction company, I guess.
No, surely.
Well, yeah, but that would take months to reimburse.
I also, yeah, so the piece of the wire that was ripped out with the metal thing was also like flew inside the house. So we
Yeah.
have it somewhere there lying, probably Morris is showing it right now.
Yeah. You can.
So,
Yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
like,
Well, welcome to a construction zone as just as me, I guess, or something. I don't know.
like I cannot.
Yeah. Camera lights, changing the batteries.
Then of course nobody knows anything, nobody is doing anything. It's like, okay. It was also near the end of the workday as well. It was around 4 at that point, so they drilled our apartment and then maybe like one after us.
Yeah.
And then quit.
Yeah.
The construction workers didn't interact with us after that either. They were like, they just move on with their lives.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Okay.
So yeah.
Yeah. Wow. That honestly, I
did not expect this.
Yeah. You're so lucky that nothing happened, basically. Well, as far as you can tell, pretty much, like, as of right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Well, you are here. Yeah.
The only thing right now is that I'm not entirely sure if there is electricity running through this wire at this point. So there may be some...
No, yeah. I don't know.
Because, like, it is connected to one of the switches that we have in the power board.
Mm-hmm.
But we have to have both of them working to have electricity in the house, in the entire house.
Yeah.
So, I mean, technically, I guess there is at least one end of the cable should have electricity running to it.
I think there was like a short, basically, and the electrical panel, the off switch flipped, I assume.
It did, but we flipped it back on because otherwise we're not going to have electricity at all.
Yeah, okay.
Because we have multiple like sections in our apartment that have different.
Then you have a dangerous live wire inside your wall, right.
No, that's what I'm saying, yeah. So it has to be like isolated at least or something. Like we also have a very unfortunate like rainy weather right now.
Yeah.
Not ideal.
Yeah.
I covered the holes with some like.
I think the first thing I think I would ask the landlord is like, please, like, just call an electrician or.
Yeah. Somebody has to measure if there is electricity running, and if there is electricity running, it has to be isolated because we have a fire hazard, like literally in our apartment.
Yeah.
Not to mention also, if it's in the wall, not ideal. I mean, of course, we don't go around touching walls and wires, but
Yeah. Okay, but that's a story. That's quite like some adrenaline for you, for your regular.
And all of that, to the cherry on top was that it was also happening on my supposedly long weekend that I was supposed to have.
Oh, of course.
So yesterday was the first day, and the entire day I spent, first of all, stressing over it. Then afterwards cleaning the entire, not the entire apartment. We didn't clean the bedroom because they are still not, they haven't drilled holes or hole in the bedroom. They're probably gonna do that later.
Okay.
So we're like, okay, well, there's no point in cleaning the bedroom because we're gonna have to do it again. Like a couple of days later.
Yeah. Imagine you both are at work and you come home and you discover, okay, my living room just exploded. All my electronics are either dead or turned off, or who knows. There is like a chunk of wire ripped out of this, imagine coming home to that. What the hell?
Exactly what Morris said. I was like, well, I mean, it was kind of unfortunate that the timing was like the way it was, because I cannot even imagine coming home after a 12-hour shift and be like, okay, well, that's
nice. My living room, very good. Very nice. We have to clean up everything now, apparently also. And so, okay, wow. We'll be waiting for some updates on that next week, right?
Yeah, hopefully I'll have at least something to update you on.
Well, hopefully.
I have no idea.
Mm-hmm. But
I also now actually have to go to work after the stream because, of course I have to, because some of our people, I don't know, sneezed or something and they can't come to work. So I have to work for 4 hours today as well.
Sneezed. Yeah, like like a mild cough. Yeah, that's... Oh, man.
So I don't have a long weekend anymore, basically, is what I'm saying. Yesterday I was dealing with that. Today I'm working, plus stream, plus
Oh, man.
other stuff.
Yeah.
But I will have a regular weekend starting tomorrow, so yeah, I suppose.
Yeah.
That's also okay.
Drilling hole, like watching out for other holes that might be...
They moved on to other... Actually, today I haven't heard a lot of drilling noises. Maybe I'm not sure exactly what's happening. But they have moved on at this point. They're like covering like one side of the building, as I understand, and then maybe they will do the other, the inside where our bedroom window is.
Yeah.
But that's again one or two. I was trying to figure out the blueprints that they posted, like how many holes will be in the bedroom. I think there will be 2, but I'm not entirely sure.
Yeah.
It's kind of I'm not like an architect, so it's very hard to read these blueprints.
Apparently, those people are not architects either. So.
Oh my god. I'm just shocked that nobody like thought of that.
Yeah, I mean.
And like again, as I said, there are devices that would allow you to see if there is wiring.
Oh yeah.
Running through walls.
Oh yeah, I just
inside the walls, not like outside.
Yeah.
The walls.
I already this week I used one of these.
Exactly. Like it's not that difficult probably to find a person who knows how to use it who would check it.
Yeah.
Because like there is no way for us to know it. We don't have the device.
Yeah.
And
we
don't really have to know like where exactly our wiring is for the apartment that we are renting.
Yeah. All right.
What
okay. I guess that about does it for this week, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
Yeah.
But everything seems to be okay. Minus the fire hazard, and also not fire hazard, but also like a shocking electrical hazard that we have in our living room right now.
Yeah.
Other than that, everything is fine.
Yeah.
Nothing was damaged. Nobody was hurt. Just like a mild psychological stress, I guess.
Yeah. Did they cover up the hole from the outside?
They did cover up the hole.
Okay, yeah.
I don't know what they put in it. It looks like some random trapka.
Yeah. What? A random chapka?
Trapka. Is that not a word that you use in Estonian? Like an old piece of cloth that you use as a cleaning thing? I don't know, Maurice told me that is a word.
Okay.
It's not a word in Panama.
I'm hearing this word for the first time.
Okay, interesting.
Trapka?
Yeah, it's like a Russian word, but Maurice told me that.
Okay, so it's like a kalts.
Like a what?
Like a kalts. Like a...
I don't know.
Yeah, kalts is like a... Yeah, like a throw away like a... rug, like some not like a rug, but
it's more like what is it called?
Cults.
No, it's more like no. I mean, yes, I guess it could be, but also it's like
Drapka? Is it? How is it? No, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't.
It would be specifically something that used to be something else, but then it became too old, or it has too many, like a piece of clothing, perhaps, or a sheet, or a tablecloth.
Yeah.
That became too old to be used as a thing that you're supposed to use it for, and then you just cut it into smaller pieces and just use it as a cleaning thing.
Yep. We're talking about the same thing. Yeah, that's called cults in Estonian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well. Yeah, but Mark told me that this is a word that you use. Maybe it's not a word in Western Estonia. Apparently, it's in Western Estonia, right?
Well, yeah, technically, but no, but I used to live in Võru also, which is even more east than. But I have never heard Trapka. Okay, I guess.
So anyway, this is what they covered with some rugs, basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
Apparently Melissa Mend is the okay. Morris and I used it. Drapka with an A, with a what?
With a T.
With a okay. Wait.
Yeah, there is no like sound like that in Estonian.
Okay, we are getting into some
In
seto.
Estonian, it would be the J letter with an A, or a Y letter with an A. Oh, actually, no, Y is not used in Estonian. Sorry. Well, yeah. Well, you know. Oh, maybe that letter as well. Yeah, maybe like A.
Wait, or Drapka with a B? more isn't that? That's so funny, honestly.
Okay, so it's specifically a mend word. Courtesy of mend.
Yeah, right? it's a mend word. I feel like. I don't think there's ever. I have never heard Drapka.
Okay, well, it is a word in Russian, so
I guess
it may have come from some like grandparents or something like that.
This word doesn't exist in Estonian. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, forget what I said.
No.
It's just a thing. It's just a thing that. But I mean, we use it all the time, honestly. Like still with Morris. Well, all the time. When such thing is in the context of a conversation. But yeah, so it was a stressful event. I'm not sure if I would like to go through this again, but we will have to because there's at least one or maybe two holes going to be drilled in our bedroom. And of course, I have absolutely no clue if there are any wires or pipes or other things running through those walls.
Yeah.
So you would think that after this incident, perhaps somebody would come and check, but we shall see.
Well, we shall indeed. Well, I wouldn't get my hopes up. But yeah, maybe they manage somehow both, like a water pipe and like a.
Oh my god, I cannot even imagine damaging a heating pipe.
Yeah.
What do we do? Like, there's hot water running through it, right? Because heating, that's how heating works, right? Question mark? Like central heating unit?
No, they. Oh, yeah. They have two pipes, yeah.
Yeah. So they have hot water, like, coursing through them.
I mean, I guess, yeah. It's hot, hot water pipe and cold water pipe. All right. Yeah, that's enough of us, I guess. And we shall see you again next time, right? Next week?
Yeah, at some next week. Let me consult with my schedule. Well, we will see like how your situation is as well. With
yes,
the imminent arrival of the baby.
The imminent, yes.
That sounds like a horror movie or something.
Yeah.
Like weird, like some B-movie horror.
Yeah.
The imminent arrival of the baby.
Yeah, we shall see.
But I do have a Friday off, so that's good. We can do Friday.
Okay, yeah, Friday sounds good. We shall see, and I am waiting for some updates about some bedroom walls and bedroom holes.
I kind of hope that they do it over the course of the next week because Morris is still on vacation. I would be infinitely more calm about it if somebody was at the But now we will try to cover like everything we can cover. Maybe get some like actual plastic, like the thick plastic wrap that they use for like, I don't know, warehouse storage or something.
Yeah.
And just try to maybe make some kind of like pocket where the shit can go into, so we don't have to.
Yeah, exactly. You should
everything.
Yeah, you should absolutely put something under it or something. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we'll see.
Well, thanks for joining us, and sorry for the long ass rant.
No, it's no, it's a good lesson, right? If there's any construction workers drilling holes into your apartment, that's what you can expect.
Stay out of the way because...
And you can prepare for it, I guess.
Yeah, I guess, yeah. As best you can. Yes. So when they say that there will be a little bit of dust, don't believe them.
Yeah. Yeah.
There will be a lot more stuff, even if they don't drill into a fucking wire or pipe.
Yeah.
In the process.
And disconnect any electronics in the area. I suppose also.
Totally, just unplug everything.
Yeah.
Just
all right.
Case.
Yeah, I guess that's it, and see you again next time. All right.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, or thanks for watching afterward as well.
Yes. All right. Bye.
Bye.
And leave a comment. What would you do?
Share with us some horror stories about your experiences with like renovation works or construction works or something.
Yeah. And hit the bell, then you know when we're gonna go live. All right.